Libra. So I wasn't even going to make this video, but the weirdest thing just now happened to me. As I'm sitting on the floor, I just recorded that first video and the camera cut off. So then I'm sitting here and I'm like, well, I'm going to go downstairs for a little bit. And I decided to pull some more cards. I felt guided to. And all of a sudden, the light above me goes off. Like someone flipped the switch. And I'm like, I'm not in complete darkness because there's other lamps on in the room, but I'm like, that's never happened before. I've been in this room so many times. It's never happened before. So, and it switched back on. I looked around and I'm like, what light was it? I'm like, the one right above me. And then boom. So it literally was turned off for maybe 10, 20 seconds. And then it just came back on. And it's been on. So I'm like, okay, I have a message from a passed over loved one. It's Thanksgiving in the United States. It's the night of. So those that celebrate, I wish you, I hope everyone was well, okay? Doing well for Thanksgiving. So here's the message. They wanted to come through with an apology. First of all, it says forgiveness, return, sorry. So they're returning to hopefully receive forgiveness and tell you they're sorry. When it was at the end of their life, they could have been trying to escape this somehow. The escaping card came out and it says avoiding, blocking, pushing away. So they could have been avoiding, blocking, or pushing you away towards the end. They were kind of distant, I'm hearing, and you couldn't understand why, or you thought something was off. Some people, I've never died and came back, so I can't say whether we know or not when we're going to pass, but I do feel like to a degree that some people have almost like a feeling it's an energy change. But anyways, I feel like this person especially maybe knew deep down that they could pass soon. But to you, it was unexpected. And to you, there was no closure. Okay? This person, this loved one, is from a past life. The past life card showed itself next. I promise. I tell no lies. The past life card came out next. So you two have shared past lives together. It says deja vu, repeated patterns, karmic lessons. They could have passed on from a very similar way around a very similar age in their past life as well, is the story I'm picking up on. I just heard a whistle, so if this person whistled, that's spiritual confirmation. That's really weird because the person I'm thinking of definitely whistled, and I just heard someone whistle. The card that showed itself to me first out of the energy oracle was Archangel Uriel. And specifically, this card says, now is a great time to get connected. The assistance from spirit is great. And whether it's the presence of an ascended master or a loving friend or family member in spirit, their love and willingness to assist is always there. They even open you to the Akashic records, the storehouse of all information. This connection is open now, and you will find that your own spirit and the spirits of those around you will be able to provide the answers you seek and the blessings you desire and deserve. So whether you're going to be receiving these answers that you've been desiring in your sleep or in your waking life, you will be getting these answers. I believe it will be through signs, symbols, synchronicities that are just unexplainable. Like, you cannot write these things off that will happen to you, Libra, that are messages from your past over loved ones, as coincidence. Just like I can't write off the light going out above me right after I pulled these 3 cards as a message from your loved ones. It's just, there's no coincidence. It's never happened before. The light just, it's never done that. There was no shortage. There was other lamps on that stayed on in the room. So it's not like the whole room went black. Just one. The one right above me. Let's read 40. So you have 40 and 41. The very powerful Archangel Metatron brings brilliant indigo vibrations to your brow chakra or third eye, which is the center devoted to insight and clear thought. When this card appears, it indicates a much greater clarity in your thought process and an expanded perspective toward broader horizons. Some new perceptions are taking hold, and the clouds of confusion are clearing. In some ways, this could be a new beginning, for you are on your way to developing a deeper insight about what's going on in your life and why. Now is the time to focus on your personal vision. What do you want your life to look like in the years ahead? Create a clear picture of that and support it with your daily thoughts. The insight you need to create a vibrant life is available to you now. With the angel of strength behind that, and Archangel Michael, if you need to call upon extra protection, Archangel Michael is here. But your passed over loved one is saying, you were the strongest. You've been the strongest one to deal with their passing. You've been so strong, Libra. And they've been communicating with you, and they will continue to communicate with you. And also help you heal and be happy again. The door to personal healing and happiness with the rainbow. Think of me whenever you see the rainbows and the dove birds I just heard. And think of how far you have come. Think of yourself when you see the lotus flower blooming out of the mud from the bottom to the top. That's you, Libra. You rise. Any other messages from Libra's passed over loved one? For Libra? It was ecstasy, the time they spent with you. Ecstasy. Think of the good times. It literally says good time, excitement, chasing thrills. I heard they had some of the best times of their life with you, whether this was a loved one or a friend, and they're acknowledging their mistakes at the bottom. Misunderstood, lost soul, victim. They could have been a little lost at the time of their passing, or they actually could have been a victim of some sort of crime. They always felt misunderstood by others, but never really by you. I'm hearing never by you, Libra. You understood them from the beginning. And it makes me emotional. They love you. They love you for that. They love you for everything. They love you through everything still. They're right here. I'm getting chills on my legs. They're right there with you. Intuition. Heart song. Telepathy. Inner knowing at the bottom. Your hearts. Your soul energy. It will always be connected. Because you shared true love. No matter who this person was. No matter who this person is, excuse me. Wow. Follow your intuition. Follow your heart song. You do have gifts of telepathy and inner knowing. And they may use the energy around you sometimes to communicate with you. You may hear noises in the room you're in, especially like knockings, random knocks. That's spirit. They have to use either the energy from cameras or lights, anything they can to strengthen their own, because they are still energy. They are still their soul. So when they come to visit, they have to try to absorb some of the energy from the actual electrical things to communicate, to spark, to communicate with you telepathically. You have an inner knowing, Libra, when they're communicating with you. It's a beautiful thing. It's part of your heart song that you two shared together. I'm so glad I did this reading. I really hope I helped someone out there. I hope I helped many of you, especially those grieving. The holidays is a really hard time for people that have lost loved ones. So I was definitely guided for a purpose to make this reading tonight. Stay balanced, stay blessed, Libra. I love each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart chakra. Until next time, peace.